One of the most common repairs we get in the workshop is actually one of the easiest to rectify, and that's problems with the output jack. Now, the owner of this Stratocaster has brought it in complaining of no signal out of the guitar, which screams output jack issues. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this plate off and we're going to have a look and see what's going on. So we'll just take this plate off and we'll see what we see. And I think I know what I'm going to see. I think I'm going to see a wire that has come off. Exactly as I suspected, that wire has come off that point there. So what we need to do is we need to just solder that back on there, and all being well, everything will work. The way to identify the correct lugs is that the ground wire, which is this bare wire, connects to the lug which is connected to this central part of the output jack. This lug, which connects to this prong here, is where the hot wire goes, which is usually the one that's got some shielding around it. So another thing to consider when doing this is to use a high quality soldering iron. A lot of people come to our workshop saying that they've tried to do their own soldering work using cheap soldering irons, and the problem is that you can't get enough heat into the component quick enough to not destroy it. So you need to use a high quality soldering iron and high quality components. So to do this, firstly we want to get a little bit of solder on the tip of our soldering iron, which will help with heat transfer, which is very important. And we want to apply the soldering iron to the tip and get the heat into there. You'll see the solder start to melt, then just move the wire into position. Remove the heat, let it sit there still, and the solder will dry. And what you want to see is a nice shiny joint. If the joint looks dull in any way, then you need to do it again. It's what we call a dry joint. Dry joints are brittle and they're prone to breaking again. So now the wires are reattached to the output jack, and all that's left to do is put the plate back on and test to see if we get a signal. And now for the moment of truth. Let's see if this guitar works. Success.